are the UST Golden Tigresses. Number 15, Jessie De Leon. Number 14, Lauren Lantin. Number 11, Team Captain Judy Caballejo. Number 7, Micah Ortiz. Number 8, Carmela Tunay. Number 9, Maru Banatikla. Their libero is number 12, Dancel Dusaran. And the head coach of the Tigers is Oji Mamon. And now trying to gun for a three-way tie for fourth place here on the FEU Lady Tamaraos. Team captain number 12, Giselle C. Number 9, Mary Palmas. Number 5, Rosemary Vargas. Number 2, Majorie Rojas. Number 15, Gwyneth Eulalio. Number 4, Maritoni Pasas. The Lady Tamaraos libero number 1, Christine Agno. And their head coach, the always smiling Kid Santos.
Coach Kid Santos giddy about this matchup. Noreen earlier got to chat with him and saying that he is totally excited for the girls. And as a coach who's done everything for, for Philippine volleyball in general, you're not playing the game anymore, obviously, but you kind of channel that excitement through your girls. And what he's saying is this is your opportunity to step up to the plate. Moments like these, pressure is on, the spotlight is on you, the game and the value and the relevance of the game is at stake. This is what you live for when you're a kid. You imagine yourself in situations like these. There's no reason to shy away. You'd have to accept it, and his explanation is you gotta be excited to take the challenge on.
Of course, and what he has to do lang is actually remind the girls that, hey, you beat UST during the first elimination round. So there's no, you've done that, so you can do it again.
Beat them and beat them. They did. 5 scorers in double figures for FEU in that first meeting against UST. We mentioned some names earlier: Rojas, Basas, Vargas. Those are the usual culprits. Remy Palma also in double figures. Top scorer was Gwyneth Eulalio, who is kind of like UST as a person. You don't know what kind of game you're going to go and you're going to get from Gwyneth Eulalio. I love the way she played against Adamson the last time out. They lost that game, but it's a good sign coming into this game. You have to remember, Gwyneth Eulalio is the most senior of them all here. Siya na yung ate na dati, siya yung batang-bata dito sa FEU. Siya na yung ate ngayon.
And people fail to recognize the fact that Eulalio's numbers in terms of percentage, her success percentage, one of the best in the league, because she doesn't have to hit 20 times to get like 10 kills. So pretty decent numbers for Eulalio.
An excellent point. She is just outside the top 10 of best scoring, but when you consider the fact that she doesn't score as much as, or get as much attention as like the Valdeses, the Caballeros and all that, jumping and piggybacking on your point, that is a great position to be at number 11 of our best scorers in the league so far. 3-0 for the Lady Tamaraos in set number 1 here on Must-Win Wednesday at the Arena in San Juan. Ortiz asking for it, finds a spot, and UST gets on the board as we check in with Judy Sarro.
The Lady Tamaraos had only 2 days to recover after their last 5-set winner game against the Lady Falcons. FEU rookie Remy Palma admitted that they felt a little down after that game, but according to her, losing is all part of the game. Sagad ko namang nakausap si Coach Kid kanina bago mag-umpisa ang laro, at nabanggit niya na nag-focus sila ngayon sa service receive dahil doon sila nagka-problema nung last game. At dahil nga dalawang araw lang ang pahinga nila, konting usap at madaming prayers daw ang ginawa nila. Dagdag pa nga ni Coach Boom, ngayong araw, hindi pagod na Lady Tamaraws ang makikita natin dahil sa dalawang sunod na pagkatalo nila, siguradong gigil yan at hindi magpapatalo. Boom?
At ganun nga ang inaasahan niya dito sa kanyang mga anak-anakan dito sa Lady Tamaraws. Maraming salamat, Judy. As we mentioned, as the other Judy, Caballero, has had a couple of missed hits already on her attacks. You have no excuses anymore when it comes to the schedule, Noreen. Everybody's got it tough at one point. All the teams will have like, you know, those dikit-dikit na either yung schedule o matitindi ka agad yung mga kalaban. Lahat yan, pantay-pantay, pagdadaanan mo at some point in the tournament, and you can't use it as an excuse. Now, when it comes to that girl on your screens, thinking about doubt every now and then, you give that to her. She's a rookie.
Yep, she's a rookie, and I've seen her before the season. Actually, she has improved so much in the season. And you're talking about the schedule, you're right, because we showed them, you know, the viewers, the standings, and how complicated it actually is. So that's the level of competition in season 75. So each, you know, just maybe 1 or 2 games are kind of easy, but the other games are really hard for any team.
That's a great point. Excellent point. The excitement, I always say, from the season is born out of the level of play that these girls have shown and the fans have responded to, as Ortiz lifting that ball to the other side. The two hardworking courtside reporters are still with us. Humihinga pa. Kanina si Judy, ngayon si Apple David naman.
Now that we're nearing the end of the elimination round, I asked Coach Oji of his assessment of the performance of the Tigresses. And he said they are still on target, but then he's not satisfied kasi meron pang kulang. I asked him what is lacking, and he answered, a leader. Someone who will consistently lead the team and make sure to keep them together, lalo na sa mga crucial moments. Another problem that he sees is that madaling madistract yung mga players niya. Kaya naman palagi niya silang pinapaalalahanan na i-maintain yung mindset nila and to keep their head on the goal, which is ang mabawian ang lahat ng tumalo sa kanila nung first round. For today's game, UST focused on their blocking and defense with an emphasis on the rotation of FEU. Back to you, Boomerang.
Sabi nga ni Coach Mamon nung Sabado sa Mall of Asia Arena, huwag kayong tumingin dun sa big screen. Huwag kang mawalan ng focus. While the game's going on, and you can't blame these girls. I mean, that Saturday event, Noreen, it was just incredible in more ways than one, as Jessie De Leon is able to get her second vertical leap and get a point. UST is only behind by a whisker now.
You're talking about that experience in MOA. You know, you're right. You gotta give it to the girls. It's actually the first time for them. So normally you watch that for a basketball game or even a concert, but for them to actually play in the same venue, wow, this is such an experience for these girls.
Credit all to them. That's all them. People came out to watch them, really.
No, people came to watch you though.
Hindi, si Ian yung nagsabi. Si Ian. Kaya ako nagtrabaho doon dahil nalaman ko si Ian. Ganun, pati ako nagbayad para lang makapasok doon. 7-5 here as Lantin goes to De Leon.
Oh, speaking of De Leon, we didn't talk about that rally that De Leon just had a good block.
Yes.
And you know, they need more from De Leon. They should take the pressure off of Ortiz, because Ortiz will get her numbers, but people like De Leon should contribute.
Correct. At this point of the tournament, really, when other teams have scouted all the other teams twice or thrice, 4 times over already, this is really where the other players have to help, you know, the main gunners.
You're right. And a good example actually is the game a while ago between NU and Adams Hudson. You know, we'll talk about it later, but yeah.
Huwag mo kakalimutan, ha?
Yeah.
Baka ako makalimot eh. 8-7. Naman po ang FEU. Magbabalik po kami.